Hey guys, it's Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to do a review on these clean and clear inspired products from the Dollar Tree. So what I have with me is the Invigorating Morning Facial Scrub from the Dollar Tree and this oil-free astringent also from the Dollar Tree. And they both had compare tos right here. So I decided to pick up the product that they were comparing to, so I picked up the Invigorating Morning Facial Cleanser, and then the Morning Burst Facial Cleanser from Clean & Clear, and then the Oil-Free Astringent from the Dollar Tree, and the Essentials Deep Cleaning Astringent from Clean & Clear. And these ones look really similar as well. So I'm going to talk about these a little bit and let you know if these are actually a dupe or not. So first I'm going to start by talking about the astringent. So they look very similar. In the bottle, obviously, I've been using these just for a couple of days. I use like half my face on this and half my face on this. I don't know if that's like really a scientific-y thing to do or not, but I felt pretty scientific doing it. All in the name of research, guys. So basically the ingredients are the same. They both have 2% salicylic acid, and then they have alcohol, and then some other ingredients, all of which completely checked out, and actually their ingredients are pretty spot on and they match completely actually. So and they work pretty much the same. I mean, especially when you literally have the same ingredients, the same percentage of salicylic acid. So I'm really excited that these are definitely a dupe, because this guy costs $1 and this one costs about $4 at my CVS, which I know CVS is a little bit more expensive, but I mean $1, $4, it makes a difference. And this, if it's the same exact product, why not? I always believe in buying generic. So this is definitely a dupe, and I'm really excited about that because now I have astringent for years. Not exactly years, but I have a lot of astringent now. Okay, so moving on to the cleanser, we have the Invigorating Morning and the Morning Burst. First of all, right off the bat, the one thing that the Dollar Tree version does not have that the Clean & Clear does are these little beads, if you can see them. And these beads, I've used this, they burst on your skin, so they help to exfoliate, but they also kind of smell good and just feel fun. It's nice to have beads exploding on your face, I guess, in the morning. You know, nothing wakes me up like bursting beads. So anyways, the ingredients are pretty similar, but there is some things that are interesting, including the fact that this contains parabens. And parabens, I'm sure everyone has heard of them because they're kind of like a controversial ingredient. Basically, parabens mimic estrogen, and there has been some question into if parabens and paraben use, if you use parabens, can lead to breast cancer. This has parabens, but this one also had the same exact parabens, which were propylparaben and methylparaben, and I know I'm probably butchering these names. But the thing that was interesting is that the Clean & Clear actually has those two parabens in addition to ethylparaben, which does not appear in the ingredient list on this one. So this one actually had more parabens in it. And this is the name brand more expensive version. And again, this is $1, and I believe this was about $6. So when you're paying for it, you're paying $1 less and you're getting less paraben. And of course, probably the amount of parabens are very small, especially when, if you look down the ingredient list, they're not at the top. But still, the fact that this has less supposedly harmful ingredients and costs less is very interesting, because if you watched any of my other Dollar Tree dupe tests, it's usually the exact opposite. So I'm kind of surprised that to say that this is a dupe in every sense of the word, except that it doesn't have the morning like burst beads. But if you smell it, it smells like exactly the same, of kind of like a citrusy kind of smell. You definitely smell the alcohol as well. And then with the Morning Burst, the same citrusy smell, except it's a lot stronger, and you definitely don't have that alcohol smell that you have in this. So while the ingredients are very similar, it's definitely like not an exact dupe. It's a great cleanser by itself. I really liked it. I used it twice now. And the same with this, I've used this twice. You don't need like a really large amount. It helps it really in the morning. I used this in the morning, I used this at night, so I cheated. I used it evening burst. But it was really great at removing makeup and everything like that. and really cleansing my skin. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it is a dupe because you are missing key elements like the bursting beads, and then the smell is really off. But for kind of a generic version, this is a pretty good deal, especially for $1. So if you're looking for a cheap cleanser and you want to give it a go, I would definitely suggest this. So yes, I think that's my first Dollar Tree dupe that is actually a dupe, and that is not a bad option, especially for the price point of just being $1. So if you guys have any questions or you have any information on parabens and kind of more interesting slash like accurate, I guess, information than what I kind of just spouted, please leave it below. I love these videos because they really get conversations going and people's brains ruminating about different products, and I really like hearing you guys' feedback. So please leave that down below. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for another Dollar Tree dupe test, also leave those in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi, Ipsy Unboxing.